everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. Today we're going to be putting together these awesome glasses, which are
Leprechaun Vision Glasses.
They are perfect for St. Patrick's Day, which is coming up, and it's also a great project for you to do with your kids. This project is a lot of fun and creates a special effect using some science magic. So let's go ahead and get started. I've gone ahead and cut out this project on some green cardstock. I used my Cricut Explore Air to go ahead and write Leprechaun Vision and put in that 4-leaf clover. The 4-leaf clover uses the gold metallic pen, which I thought would look really nice on this green cardstock, especially being a Leprechaun Vision kind of motif. I did buy a piece of diffraction grating. This is a plastic piece. You may be able to see the rainbows from the reflection. This is the stuff that you usually find in those firework glasses or some sort of kid's toy where you can hold it up to the light and see rainbows. It's perfect for this project and you can find it on Amazon. I'll put a link for it down in the description below. This is the sheet that I found, but there are many other places on Amazon that do sell the same material. Step one for this project is of course to cut everything out, which I've done with the glasses, but it is now time to go ahead and cut my diffraction grating. I'm going to do that using my Fiskars cutting tool board thing. I am going to measure the hole over my eye piece just to make sure that I'm getting it just right. This is at, if I move it over so that way you have enough room, looks like just shy of 1.25 inches. Now because my piece of diffraction grating came with a diagonal cut edge, I'm going to go ahead and trim that part off just to make sure everything is nice and square. This stuff is also fairly inexpensive, so it's not a big deal that I'm chopping off just a little bit of it. I've now lined this up so that it is just shy of 1.25 inches. I'm going to go ahead and make my cut. Now I'm going to measure across the window because I did it up and down first. Now it's time to measure across the window. It is about 1.5 inches. I want to go a little bit bigger because I want some room to glue it down, so just a little over 1.5 inches. I'm going to set my excess pieces off to the side with the rest of the diffraction grating pieces. I can use this for other projects, so don't throw the rest of that away, save it for your next project. Alright, I've cut my diffraction grating, which you may not be able to see up here. Wanted it over there where I could easily grab it. I'm going to use some very thin score tape and add some score tape around. Before I do that, I just remembered I need to go ahead and fold this over so that way I can find that score line. Whenever you're folding up at the top here on the score line, just be careful, take your time. You don't have to rush this part. It may be a little difficult, but once you get it started, it should work quite nicely. I'm also going to go ahead and bend over the score lines on each of the earpieces. Now you might be asking why I would use score tape instead of my favorite multi-matte medium from Ranger. I am using score tape because it does take a moment or two for the liquid adhesive to stick and stay. Because this is a little bit of a stiffer paper, I want to make sure it stays closed whenever I close it down and not pop up. So I've opened my glasses back up. I'm going to take some of the score tape and just run across all the edges, getting it ready for the diffraction grating. As you can see, I was not shy with the score tape at all. You really want to make sure it's closed, especially if you're giving this project to a child. They'll, of course, play around with it rather roughly, so I'm using a lot of score tape to make sure it stays shut. Next, I'm going to go ahead and start peeling off all the backing paper. Now that I have all the score tape released and I'm ready to go ahead and place my diffraction grating on top of it, make sure that you're covering the entire window so that way there's no gaps in the rainbow vision. Next, take your earpieces. Make sure that you have the correct earpiece for the correct side. You don't want it to end up on the inside. So for instance, this one is going to go over your right ear. This one will go over your left ear. You may want to go ahead and start folding the pieces together. Don't push them down quite yet, but you want to see where they line up. You want the edge where that score line is to be just barely on the edge of your glasses. Best way I've found to do this is to take your scored edge, put it underneath the glasses, and then try to line the score line up with the edge of the glasses as best as you can. Alright, now that I have my two earpieces connected in, I'm going to take the glasses portion, the middle portion, and just push everything down onto the score tape. And there you go. There are your glasses. I have a link to this project down in the description below. Make sure to go check it out. I would recommend trying it out on regular copy paper first. Make sure it's sized correctly because this pair is sized for me, which may not work for you. So try it out on copy paper first. Make sure that the sizes and dimensions work for you, or if you need to size it down for a kid, you can do that too. This project can also be created for all types of holidays and celebrations, so make sure to use your imagination and create some really fun glasses for everybody to wear at a party. If you have suggestions for off-kilter projects, let me know down in the comments below. Who knows, you just might see that project here on the channel. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that you liked my video, and then hopefully they'll share it across YouTube land. Also, if you're not already subscribed, you can do so by clicking that big red subscribe button down below. And if you want to get notifications every time I upload a new video, make sure to click on the bell. Get social with me on all my social media links. Those are going to be listed down in the description below. Make sure to click that show more button. You can check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, and more. I hope everybody has a great day, and remember guys, keep it off kilter. Bye!